So, this was a pretty crazy weekend. It was very breakfast heavy. I had like 5 different breakfasts. Sometimes I had it for lunch, sometimes I had it for dinner. It was an awesome, awesome weekend. But I have to admit, I had pancakes Saturday morning for brunch. They were delicious. We went to Big Biscuit with my family and had some delicious pancakes. I also had biscuits this weekend. I had French toast this weekend. I had waffles this weekend. So I had a little bit of everything, and I must say, it's just such a fine line between my favorite because they're all delicious. And on that note, happy Monday! Today is Monday, January 11th, and here are your announcements. Announcement number 1, book orders. Book orders are due January 22nd. Those will be coming out today. I have some more book orders to give you tomorrow just because they give me a couple of different catalogs, and I thought I'd give you all of them just to get a chance to check them out. So those are going to be due. Also, if you look through the book order and you're like, Mr. Stock, this book would be awesome, you definitely should get it for the classroom. I'm always open to recommendations because I get points that gets me free books. Okay, second announcement. Later on today, you're going to be looking over the final draft or the final rough draft of the iPad, the new iPad ideas, the new iPad guidelines for team confidence. Okay, you're going to look through the apps. This is your last chance to give any input. I looked through all the apps that you guys suggested. I narrowed them down. Anything that was 12 plus rating, I took off the list. Anything that had inappropriate content on it, anything that there were a couple of people who made comments that they made good comments about why certain games should not be allowed. And so I took those off the list too. Okay. Weekly writing 2. Last week we had weekly writing 1, which is due today. It must be on Google Classroom. If you hand wrote it, you're going to take a picture and attach it to Google Classroom. I want it always to be on Google Classroom so you can access it at any point in the year. Papers you lose, assignments on Google Classroom you won't. Okay, weekly writing 2 you'll get tomorrow. So don't worry about it for today. You'll get that tomorrow. And one last announcement. I have a lot of new books that I just haven't put out yet. So, these are all of the new books I have. There's this one called Doll Bones, which is a scary book. The Honest Truth. I don't know what that one is. That one looks pretty good. The Dirt Diary. The Heist. The First Lockwood & Co. book. Public School Superhero. It's by the same guy who did Middle School: The Worst Years of My Life. So it has the funny pictures in it. This one looks really good. Bullyville. War Heroes: Voices from Iraq. 10 True Tales. The Heartbreak Messenger. And Flunked. Let's see. Fairy Tale Reform School. So those books are going to be sitting on the front table. You cannot borrow them yet. If you want to borrow one of those, come by after school to grab one of those, and then they will go on the rack after. But I want to give everyone a chance to get it at the same time. So look through those books if you want to look at them, see what's going on with that. You're going to have a lot of time to work today. Okay, today you are getting some articles you're going to be reading. But before that, we have some housekeeping things to do. Right now, on the screen and on Google Classroom, there is a checklist of items. You need to go step by step through the checklist. Number 1, you need to make sure you have the Inspiration app. Okay? Look in your apps that you're allowed to download. Inspiration should be one of those. It's green, Inspiration. And you are going to download that. Make sure you have that for tomorrow because we're going to use that. Number 2, you are going to download the e-textbook. Okay, the textbook, a digital copy of the textbook. The code is on the screen. I will come around and help you with that. The third thing you're going to do is make sure any assignments from last week are done. If you didn't, there were 2 articles with questions and then your weekly writing 1. If you're finished with all three of those things right now and you're ready to go, get out a book and read. I know these were some long announcements, but you're going to have a lot of time to work. So read quietly, work on any missing work, get those things downloaded and finalized. We will talk again here in about 5 minutes. That's it for today. Have a waffly day. Until next time, be awesome.